Hey everybody, man, this is Soul the Wise and I am back, man. This is now on Quadrillion Kingdom. And I'm back and I'm returning revenge like the Sith, man. Hey man, I'm responding to Umax TV, man. I made my little smart ass little joke saying that he brought the circus to the stock market, and he said, "Well, it's better than watching anime and masturbate." So this video this today is gonna be about anime and how I relate anime into the into the investing world, into the business world. That's what I've been actually working on my own series. I wanted to make my own channel for like 2 years now with entrepreneur like characteristics with anime. I just had a hard time mixing it together. But I'm gonna give you some of my ideals and my concepts and the way I view life through the anime's view world and enter into the business entrepreneur world. First of all, right off the bat, the way I see entrepreneurs, the way I see not so much investors but entrepreneurs, I see them as people who are conquerors. I see businessmen and all that they do what they have to do to rise to the top. That's right off the bat. Just like there's no different from the Sith code. You know, you gotta trade people in, you gotta trade up, you gotta it's the same thing. Right off the bat, like peace is a lie, there's only passion. That tells you everything you need to know. The whole goal is to gain freedom. Through money you gain freedom. That's investing. you know so that right off the bat we can I can go right into that. you know um as far as like strategies and stuff, like Max TV, he keeps talking about strategies. Well, I come up with strategies all the time. And it's not just business, but let's talk about like strategy. Okay, well, y'all know that I'm currently at Amazon. And, I think I told y'all briefly what the strategy was. I don't think I ever went into the whole strategy. It's a little bit more complex than that. But basically, I just found out that the life insurance, I don't know, you can't convert it, but I don't know. She might not know the facts, so I might have to do some more research on that. But so basically, what I was trying to do, you have to set up a trust. You need life insurance. You can get life insurance through employers, like even Walmart. I think they start you off like 25K a year or 50K a year, and then you have family, you have kids and stuff. It's more. You can put that. Their life insurance that the employer just gives you, I think you should be able to, I'm not sure, but you should be able to convert it into a whole life insurance, irrevocable trust. That's strategy one. You know, Strategy two, employee stock, which you get for a 50% discount. That's another strategy. Amazon is a fucking powerhouse, man. It's a titan. The days of the Gilded Age. That's I'm talking about. It's a freaking titan, man. When titans rule, like the gods were, that's what Amazon's one of them. So that's a very powerful strategy. I've dealt with Amazon last year, and it boosts my account so much in such a very small amount of time. And I was able to borrow and buy and buy and buy. It was actually kind of scary because it grew so rapid that they kept giving me more money to borrow, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna sell this stuff off. Like, it's actually kind of scary, like, but if you're doing it right, like I said, if you have your diversified right, and you calculate, when something's gonna go fail, and when it's still good, you should be fine. But you gotta stay on it, man. You can't just be like going, oh, I'm just gonna hold and buy and hold. Like, no, because then you're gonna lose your shirt. So like I said, you gonna talk about strategy. Like, I got some of these strategies I actually got off of Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, let's talk about anime. Okay, like when you play the game Yu-Gi-Oh, like the card game is about is okay. You got life points. So you start off, you get 5 zones. You can place a card down each zone. You got spells and traps. The spells and traps support your monsters. Your monster, you start with level 1 to 4, and you can place them out for free. Your goal is to drain your opponent's life points. Um, to get a higher level monster, you have to sacrifice. You see how this is starting to sound like the stock market? So if to get five and up, you have to sacrifice either one monster or two or three. And the more stronger monster is, the more sacrifice it requires. Like some cards, like God cards, you can sacrifice as many as you want, you know. But basically, like that's kind of how I see the stock market. Like I trade up, day trade, option trade. You know, I move around, I borrow margin. Like you know, I showed y'all some of my old money I had a couple years ago. And what happened then, I actually borrowed money to start a website. So like yeah, so like that's so while the money was over here, I freaking cloned it pretty much. I cloned the money so I could do two different things at once. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of strategy that goes into it. Like that's why I be telling people that into the anime world, they don't like it, but like we actually have the mentality to do this shit because we play a lot. Like even like Pokemon. Like I played Pokemon a lot when I was younger. There's a lot of deception. There's a lot of cackling strategies. You know, when you play that game, like, um, you know, but you know they choose to be betas. You know, that's cool. You know, just buy from me. That's all. You know, and but that's the thing when people associate anime, they usually think about betas and like omegas and deltas and gammas and shit. Well, this the weird motherfuckers, like, you know, and they're not really wrong, but you know, you know, stigmas. It's just hard to find us. We're just everywhere. You know, I was just thinking about that the other day. You know, in high school, I used to hang out with everybody. So yeah. Sorry, I had to get something to drink. All right, man. The only reason why I can't invest as aggressive as I did a couple years ago, because I used to put like 900 every week, except for like the first week was just I had to pay rent, and I can't do that right now because I pay so much on Uber. Man, Uber is like taxing the shit out of me, man. So like, and like I said, I've been down for like 2 weeks. I had COVID. See, COVID, that's another thing. That COVID shit is not over. Biden's hiding it, man. It's not over. I have a business ideal for that. I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to set up everything right now. I'm looking at these warehouses. I've seen like two of them. With one lady's talking about 700 a month. You know that's what I said. This channel, you know, if you ever come across it, man, share it. Um, you know, hit subscribe, follow, man, like it, man. You know, you already saw my Kim is saying that something happened on the beginning of the video. You know, you have to ask permission or something. You know, so YouTube's against me, man. I know like last year I had several chances. I mean, not last year, earlier this year, I almost went viral like several times. And they don't, I don't know what it is, but they just don't like my channel. Um, you know, so like I was saying, man, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go out and just tell you all the strategies I got going on, but like, there's a lot of opportunities right now because there's gonna be a lot of pain. But you have to set up like to to win a war, you have to prepare. And normally, finances is what wins a war, like knowledge, finances, and resources. You know, and you have to prepare ahead of time before the war starts. Because when the war starts, it's pretty much you already lost. You win by preparing ahead of time, and that's what I'm saying. Before it pops off, you need to start stacking up right now. That's what you need to do. And like I said, as far as the strategies go, employer stock, life insurance, stock account. Okay, so let's talk about the stock account. These are the ETFs that I'm enrolled in. Both Coiny and Nvidia are the best ones right now that pays out the most. There are other ones that's secondary. This is like AMZ is pretty stable. I'm trying to prevent a margin call right now, so that's why it's more stable. So I got AMZ. It's not gonna pay me the most. That's cool. I'm gonna start buying Coiny and then need Nvidia again, and that's gonna start and create more wealth for me. The strategy here is that while I invest in other projects, that I can continue my lifestyle and move around without have to stress out or worry about where's my next check going to come from. That's why another reason I spread it out to, you see these different these stocks and ETFs I have. Some of these pay on different dates. Like this one is a penny stock. It doesn't pay much, but what it does do, I think it pays on the first of the month. If I don't get me lying, let me see. Okay, so while they switched it, QLD paid the first of the month. This is a bank one. I just have them because I just like that company. They pay me 70 cents. They pay four times a year, and that's just something to balance me out, just in case something else happened. Nvidia, yeah. So most people don't know Nvidia actually pays a dividend. Yeah. So yeah. I think they pay four times a year, and they paid. But people use it as a growth stock. So this is one I was looking at. The penny stock, it pays 60 cents. So they pay. It looks like they pay at the end of the month. This one paid the day before, and this is the cash cover call, and it's the they following the feds, or the Federal Reserve. This is the gold stock. They paid on the 26th, but you can see what I'm doing here. Like I'm trying to yeah, I don't really be spending all this shit. Really, I don't really spend any of it. I just let it sit there, and that's like my bank. They see that it just sits in my account. I don't really I don't spend it. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get is to compound and keep accumulating more and more, like pretty much every day. That's mainly my strategy. But here's my thing though. I'm not gonna buy some BS ETF. Like you're not about to get me like with like that Tesla crap last year. That was so hilarious. Like and
Like I'll probably use it. The days that it gets like so full and people are already waiting for my food.
So Coiny is another one that I had in June the 7th, and that one paid 186. See, that's the only thing I didn't like about these ones. They all pay the same day, but they all pay pretty good. Like Coiny, you got AMZ. Even Missy pays pretty good. Like, but I don't think like maybe Missy in the long run will beat Nvidia. It's so hard to predict the future with that, man. I don't know what to do. Nvidia could be the next main big brand. This the underdog, man. It's like he's trying to claim his work. But I'm just saying, man, it's new. What if somebody comes and sweeps the rug from Nvidia and takes his place again? What about if this is a backstory stabbing story? What about when somebody in the inside stab him in the back, man? Like, we don't know what's going to happen with Nvidia. We don't know. Like Microsoft can come up with the next big thing, and Nvidia is nobody now. We don't know. We don't know, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the best thing to do is to invest in both Nvidia and Microsoft. You know, a lot of people don't realize Amazon has their own AI. So like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so many, man, so many options, man. They say that if you have too many options, you can actually make no options. So like you have to be careful with that, man. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get some drink real quick. So apparently, like, I don't know. I can see it on my laptop. I don't see it on here. They told me how much money I made this year. Cause I want to show y'all. I actually doing good for the small account I have. I actually do pretty good. But like I said, you can see I used to have a lot. Like, see that? Yeah. So I never. Now when I had my old YouTube channel, I didn't show. When I had this kind of money, I had over 25K. I didn't show the channel no more. I was showing all my channels on Webull, my account, because I just want people to know. I don't know. I was just weird. I don't know why I did that. I think now I'm more open about it. But back then I didn't want to do that. I just started making videos on Webull, and my Webull was just like a day trading account. And anytime it got too big, I transferred to this account, and that's how this account got so damn big. And so like now I know how to trade options. So pretty soon you're gonna see me trading options on most likely I know the trend is what's going to make you rich, because when I first started day trading years ago, it was with marijuana stock during the during the Trump administration. So right now Nvidia is the big thing, so that means I'll be trading options on Nvidia. That's what that is, and then I sit there on the profits. I buy something that paid me like maybe like AMZ, or like I don't know, like fucking Coiny, or you got that weekly dividend paying stock, like, so like something like that, man. I like motion. I like fucking motion, man. I don't want to get paid tomorrow. I want to get paid today. Every day. I want to win every fucking day, man. Like that. Like, we don't fucking stop, man. We don't fucking stop, man. Every fucking day. Keep it going. Keep it going, man. Like, that's the type of stuff I like, man. So like, if you don't approve of it, well, fuck off, man. I ain't trying to be your friend anyway. Like, here's the thing about friends. With me, if you can't add anything to me, I don't want you around me. Cause then you know what that means. You a leech. You a fucking leech, man. Get the fuck away from me. You don't got time for no leeches, man. So yeah, man. This one is just about anime. I'm sorry, I went all the way to talk about. I see. I'm not even talking about anime no more. But yeah, I still watch it. I don't watch it that much. I'm more like I use it for business. Now for my strategy, my end goals for my website and for all that. One of my things I was trying to do was get some condos and rent them out to people at that go to those events. And like it's gonna be like an anime theme. Like I even came up. I said I'm gonna put a Japanese bartender in that motherfucker, man. Have the Japanese. You can order the Japanese bartender. Have the maids. Oh man, that shit's gonna be badass, man. Like, I have a whole I just it just step by step, man. Like brick by boring brick, right? That's what Panora said. Brick by boring brick. Hey, say, hey, man. I sing that song for a reason. I be singing all day. People don't know. When you're singing, you're actually casting spells, right? We're not gonna get to the spiritual part. This is about money. Hey, man, this ain't Soul of the Wise anymore, but I'm gonna keep it traditional. This is Soul of the Wise, man. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. Work will set you free. Work smarter, not harder. Peace.